It has been 5 years since my next guest was given the news that she's in remission after treatment and surgery for breast cancer. Now, Victoria Derbyshire is urging all of us, well, to put the kettle on. It's for Macmillan's coffee morning. It's a great idea.
It is.
Can't believe it's come round again.
I know. That
was fast.
Well, of course, last year it wasn't. They couldn't do it because of the pandemic. People weren't allowed to get together, which means Macmillan's income is down quite a bit, and that's why it's really important that if anybody can do it this year and sign up. The official date is Friday morning. You don't have to do the coffee morning in the morning. It can be Friday night, it can be in your lunch hour at work, it can be Saturday, it can be Sunday. But just search Macmillan Coffee Morning and all the details are there. They've got decorations and invites.
A really good idea.
And, you know, demand for Macmillan services have never been so high.
Of course.
And yet their income is down. So if anybody can hold this coffee morning, please do.
And it doesn't have to be a great big giant thing.
Oh,
you can just do little things. It could be you and me.
It could be you and me. It could be you and your neighbour with a piece of cake and a cup of tea, a glass of wine, whatever you want.
Sounds fabulous, and of course very, very close to you because you've been through it.
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
How are you just now?
I am really well.
Good.
I'm alive. I'm grateful every day. I'm happy. I'm one of the lucky ones.
Because that's the horrible thing, I always think, because I think peace of mind is really underrated. And when you've got something like that hanging over you, it can't help but intrude.
Correct.
All the time.
Absolutely right. I mean, yeah, when you get a cancer diagnosis and you're going through treatment, you can't get away from it. It's all-consuming. You just want to get through it. You want to live for a long time afterwards. I'm lucky I've reached that 5-year milestone. It is a milestone, but I don't take anything for granted.
No,
I really don't.
Of course you don't, and it does make you reassess just about everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, my approach to life now is, oh my God, experiences. I want to say yes, let's do stuff, because none of us knows how long we've got.
Well, exactly, because you did the film Monty.
Yes.
Which was brave and bold.
Oh, my...
And fabulous.
We had such a laugh. I mean, that was the first one we did. Yeah. Oh, my God. Can you imagine taking your clothes off with Colleen? I mean, how much you would laugh about that. But Michelle as well, Helen, Ruth, you know, that was the first time the women had done it as well.
Yeah, it was.
And the message was... a really important one, women, check your boobs. And so many women did, you know?
Yes, it did. It saves lives. It's like the campaign that we do with our lovely Helen Addis, who you know, our producer who was living with cancer and is doing very, very well. And it's just about, because lots of people talk about lumps, don't they, Victoria? But for you, it wasn't that.
It wasn't a lump.
Lots of different things that can...
Correct.
Any change.
People know, women know their own breast best. Yeah. So any slight change that looks a bit different from your normal, it's just worth getting it checked out. And more often than not, it will be nothing. And on I'm a Celeb, when I was talking to Jess from EastEnders about it, and she was really, you know, she's a young woman in her 20s. She said, oh, my God, I always thought it was a lump. I said, no, it's not. And I had so many women contact me because of that conversation on I'm a Celeb to say, I didn't know that either. I've checked. I've been to the doctors. I'm all right. I mean, that's... I don't want to alarm anyone, because more often than not, it will be nothing,
fine, of course.
But it's just worth getting it checked out.
No, exactly, and making sure that you look for the signs. It's just, you're right, anything that's out of the ordinary. And I'm a Celeb. You loved that.
Oh,
you really did.
My God, Lorraine, it was such a laugh.
Was it? even the fact that you didn't get to Australia, even though it was a wee bit cold.
Do you know, it was freezing. Yes. I actually preferred the fact that it was in Wales, because it meant you could get home sooner, you know, see my boys.
True.
We had it is such an amazing group of people. We had such a laugh. We're still all friends. We're on the WhatsApp group most days. And it was just, I just went for it. I just thought, I'm just going to embrace this experience, you know.
And that's what we all should be doing. It shouldn't take something like that. And we all, of course, were very, very saddened by the news of Sarah Harding, who was way too young. This is the thing, so young. And she admitted it herself, and the reason she talked about it was because she wanted to stop that happening to other people, that she waited too long. Yeah,
I mean, that is Sarah's legacy. I didn't know her. I read her book. She wrote in her book that her doctors had told her that last Christmas would be her last Christmas. But that is her legacy. Young women, you know, she's 39. It's just so brutal and it's so unfair. Young women, please check your own breasts. And if there's any issue, get straight to the GPs. Do not mess about, you know.
No, and you have to be strong. And because the trouble with that is, you know, you have to be sort of forceful, I should say, not strong. Is that often as women we put ourselves at the bottom of a big long list. It's like, but I've got to do that, so I'll think about that tomorrow because I've got all this going on with the kids or with what's happening. And
and you're right. And with reference to your previous conversation about GPs, you know, You can get to see a GP if you need to.
Yeah.
You just need... If you say, look, I'm worried it might be a symptom of cancer, they will see you straight away. There is no messing about. The NHS is incredible when it comes to cancer.
No, it very much is. We've had another high-profile woman, Julia Bradbury, who I know you've offered support to, and Julia's living with cancer. And it just... You know, cancer... It touches us all, you know, whether we're living with it or not. It touches absolutely every single one of us in some way, doesn't it?
I still feel shocked when I read about new people being diagnosed, and I shouldn't, because every 10 minutes, I think it is, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. But I read Julia's interview. She's only 51. You know, this is young in breast cancer terms.
Yeah.
But she is trying to be positive. She's having surgery next month. We've DM'd a little bit on Twitter, so obviously I'm just wishing her all the best.
Of course, as everybody is, and everybody with you, the same thing. That's the one thing, you know, if there could be something positive about coming out about what happened to you, is that you can highlight it. Is that you know, it's like what we try to do as well. It's important.
Well, what you do on this programme is incredible, and I just think the more you can talk about it, the more you keep the issue in the headlines, and the better it is for women.
True, absolutely true. So we're all going to be making... We can make tea or coffee.
Yes.
Or even hot chocolate.
Or hot chocolate. Or listen, you can have wine if you really want. I'm not suggesting you have wine at 10:30 in the morning, but if you're doing a coffee evening, get the wine out. It can be you and your neighbour, you and your best mates.
Yes.
You and your mum. It doesn't matter, you know. It's just search it up on Google, Macmillan Coffee Morning, and do what you can to raise funds for this incredible charity.
It's a fantastic charity and they do brilliant work. Victoria, thank you. Thank you so much. And as Victoria said, the Coffee Morning is this Friday. Loads more advice and information on our website about that. And also you can download our life-saving change and check stickers too. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.